My wife begged me for an open marriage after falling for our package delivery guy, so I let her explore while I found someone too. But she couldn't handle me dating others, and her affair partner turned into a psycho. I'm 31 and she's 29. We'd been married 5 years when she started mentioning Tyler, our delivery driver. At first, it was innocent comments about his tattoos or how he always remembered her name. Then she started timing her lunch breaks to be home when packages arrived. One night in March, she sat me down and admitted she had feelings for Tyler. She said he'd asked her out and she wanted permission to explore the connection while staying married to me. She promised it would be purely physical and wouldn't threaten what we had. I was stunned, but after a week of thinking, I said fine. One condition though, I get the same freedom. She agreed immediately, saying she wanted us both to be happy. Looking back, she never thought I'd actually use that freedom. 2 weeks later, she's going to Tyler's apartment twice a week. She'd come home around 9 p.m., shower immediately, and barely talk to me. Meanwhile, I downloaded dating apps and matched with a woman named Jenna, a dental hygienist who was also looking for something casual. Our first date was at a coffee shop downtown. Jenna was funny, smart, and we had genuine chemistry. When I told my wife I had plans with Jenna that Friday night, everything changed. She got completely silent and asked how serious things were with Jenna. I said we'd only met once, but I liked her. My wife's face went pale. She said I was moving too fast and that I was supposed to be focused on our marriage, not actively dating someone. I reminded her she was sleeping with Tyler twice a week. She said that was different because Tyler meant nothing to her, but it was obvious I actually liked Jenna. The hypocrisy was insane. She didn't speak to me for 3 days. During that time, she went to Tyler's place every single night. After my third date with Jenna, my wife had a complete breakdown. She was sitting on our couch crying when I got home at 10 p.m. She said seeing me actually happy with someone else made her realize the open marriage was a mistake. She wanted to close things immediately and work on us. I told her it was too late for that. She'd opened this door and I wasn't closing it just because she suddenly felt jealous. She called me cruel and said I was choosing some random woman over my wife. That's when things got really bad. Tyler didn't take the news well when my wife tried ending things with him. He started texting her constantly, sometimes 50 messages in an hour. When she blocked his number, he showed up at our house at 11 p.m. demanding to talk to her. I told him to leave or I'd call the cops. He said my wife had let him on and he deserved an explanation. The next week, he started showing up at her dental office where she works as a receptionist. Her boss pulled her aside and asked why some guy was hanging around the parking lot asking patients about her. My wife had to explain the situation, which was humiliating for her. Tyler created fake social media accounts to message her after she blocked him everywhere. He sent flowers to her work with cards that said things like, "You can't ignore what we have," and "Your husband doesn't deserve you." Last Tuesday, my wife and I went to dinner at our favorite Italian place to try having a normal evening. Halfway through our meal, I noticed someone standing outside the restaurant window. It was Tyler, just staring at us through the glass for nearly 20 minutes. My wife started shaking. Other customers noticed him too. The manager came over and asked if we knew him. We said yes and that he'd been harassing us. They called the police, but Tyler left before they arrived. Yesterday, Tyler somehow got my work number and called me directly. He said I was manipulating my wife and keeping her from being with someone who truly loved her. He said if I really cared about her happiness, I'd let her go. I told him to never contact either of us again and hung up. My wife barely sleeps anymore. She jumps every time a car drives by our house. We're filing for a restraining order tomorrow morning, but she's terrified it won't stop him. Last night, she told me through tears that she destroyed our marriage for someone who turned out to be completely insane, and now she's lost me to Jenna anyway. She asked if there was any chance we could fix this. I honestly don't know. Even if we got past the Tyler situation, I can't forget how she only wanted to close the marriage once I found someone I actually connected with.